So then, yeah, this video is going to be a bit different. So, hello and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. Wasn't straight. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a different video, this one. I know a lot of you, I'm not even sure what I'm going to call this video yet, but I know the title's going to probably make people a bit curious. And, you know, I was kind of inspired to do this kind of by three individuals and then a fourth. The three individuals being the three most recent contests I've entered. So for Captain Howdy, Vinyl Collector James and Ross Goodall. I didn't want to do a contest because I've just done one and there's no milestone happening on my channel at the minute. So I thought, you know, let's not do a contest now. But I wanted to do something a bit fun and a bit different, get you guys involved, and just do something a bit quirky. And I wanted to try and come up with something original because here in the VC has come so far now. It's hard to do things that are original because there's so many channels. The VC's been going on a while. It's grown. It's expanded. And there's not much left to do in it, really, as far as originality is concerned. So I've been racking my brain for a while now to try and come up with something original, something a bit different. And at the same time, I watched a video about 2 days ago from Adam 80s Heaven, his top... Oh, I can't remember what the number was. It was his favourite Bowie songs, and he listed a whole bunch of Bowie tracks from, through to his favourites. It wasn't his least favourite because he didn't include every single Bowie song ever. But it was either 90 or 40. Them two numbers are sticking in my head for some reason. But he went for a lot of Bowie songs. It was a really cool video. And then again, I'm also going to include another person here. Mr. Mayo has been doing this with Beatles albums. You know, when it comes to Beatles albums, you can't review Beatles albums, really. They're untouchable. It's very hard to do that. So what he's done is he's ranked the songs on them from least to best. Again, great idea. So I really like that. I really like the idea of talking about songs, which is something I don't do on my channel too often. I talk about albums, and I go through each track on them, but I don't pick out individual songs from artists too much. So I thought I'd kind of bounce off that idea as well. And the idea of this is, it's going to sound confusing, but I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible. I want to talk about my 10 favourite songs from 5 artists and my 10 least favourite songs from 5 artists. However, I couldn't decide what artist to do. So at the end of this video, you're going to see a list of a whole bunch of artists. It'll probably be about 20 artists. I haven't made the list yet, as I'm filming this video. But there's going to be about 20 artists, and you guys can vote for what artist you want me to talk about. You only get one vote, but like, for example, not all of these artists are going to be in there, in the list, but let's just say, Beatles, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison and Ringo Starr are the 5 artists. It won't be, because a couple of them aren't even going to be available to vote for. But let's just say it's all of them. There's going to be 10 videos after this, which is going to sound incredible, but I'm going to do one a week, so I'm going to spread it out well. We're going to start off with the number 10s. So, like, I'll say my 10th favourite Beatles song, and then my 10th least favourite Beatles song. And then my 10th favourite John song, my 10th least favourite John song, and then same for Paul, George and Ringo. And we'll go into the next video the following week, which will be the number 9s. We'll say my 9th favourite Beatles song, my 9th favourite John, Paul, George, Ringo song, and then my 9th from bottom, my 9th least favourite Beatles, John, Paul, Ringo, George song. So that's kind of how it'll work, and we'll work our way all the way to the number 1s. So it sounds crazy, but it will come around quick. 10 weeks from now, we'll get to the number 1 video. We'll talk about my very favourite song from each of those artists, and my least favourite song from each of those artists. So that's how it's going to work. It sounds confusing, but... So there's going to be 10 videos after this one. We're going to work our way from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And, as I say, that's how it's going to kind of work. I'm trying to be original, guys. I'm trying. But yeah, as I say, I just use the Beatles and their solo careers as examples there. A couple of them actually won't be up for voting for. But you can vote for one artist in the comments below. You're going to see a list of artists at the end of this video. And whichever one you want to see me talk about, you put their name at the bottom. You say, hi Rockboy, hi James, whatever. This is the artist I want to see you talk about. The Beatles. Or, you know, whatever. And then next week will be the first video, where I will announce what 5 artists we're talking about. But of course, you guys can probably find it out for yourself. You can go through the comments and add up which artist have got the most votes. And you can go, yeah, that's it's obvious. It's going to be that artist, or it's going to be that one. And if there's a tie, I'll flip a coin. Simplest way to do it. But anyway, I thought it was a fun idea. I really wanted to talk about songs, and I wanted to do kind of a series. So this is covering both of that. It's going to be a 10 video series. It's going to be me talking about songs, of course, not albums. It's going to be songs. And it gets you guys involved as well, because you guys can vote. The artists are in your hands. You guys are picking who I'm going to be talking about here. And also, I know some people are going to be saying, well, how comes this artist isn't on your list? I want to be fair to the artist where I've heard the majority of their stuff. I might be missing an album from them. But, you know, just as an example, like Elvis Costello. I really like Elvis Costello. But the reason he wouldn't be on my list is because I only know his hits. Like I'm going to be able to pick any bad songs from that. So I'm picking artists where I know their careers well enough to pick out songs I don't like, and then to also make sure I've got a good knowledge on their good songs. Because, you know, in a lot of cases, some artists' best songs are not actually their hits. They're normally things that you discover when you go into their career more. So that's what I'm going to be doing. That is the idea at the minute. So anyway, it's a 10 episode series, so it's going to be a long ride, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited to do this, actually. And yeah, leave your comments below on which artist you want me to talk about. But anyway, that is it for this video, guys. The list is coming up just here after I vanish. You're going to see a list. Pause your screens, have a look through, see what artist there is. And yeah, that's it. It's going to be a fun ride. But anyway, as I say, have fun with it, guys. I'm going to have fun with it. I'm really excited to see what artists you guys are picking for me. And I'm really excited to see where this goes. So yeah, vote away in the comments below, guys. Have fun, and I'll see you guys next time for another video.
It's wonderful to be here. It's certainly a thrill. You're such a